The Joe Rogan Experience.
And that's why it's important that Bernie gets in. That's why it's important that he overcomes their cheating. And I just want you talk about schizophrenic. Like, Bernie has a schizophrenic strategy. Like, people are upset that I critique his strategy. I want Bernie to be stronger. I want him to win. And I want him to. So, like, he'll come out and give a speech where he says, I'm running against the Democratic establishment. And people go crazy, right? Because we know that's the problem. And then he'll do a video where he endorses the DNC. Like, hey, give us money. He just did a video with all the Democratic candidates talking about unity. And every campaign had to pay $170,000 to the DNC to be included in that video. Why? Because the DNC is bankrupt. Why? Because no one's donating to it. And so they have to extort money out of their own candidates, saying, if you don't give us $170,000 each to do this unity video, we won't have any money to help you once you win the nomination. So they all ponied up and they're all in it. And Bernie's in a unity video where he's supposed to be speaking against the millionaires and billionaires. There's 2 billionaires in the fucking video. Tom Steyer and Bloomberg. We got to come together with billionaires to oppose. No, they are the fucking problem. Bloomberg is a problem. He's the guy who instituted stop and frisk. He's the guy who says New York needs more billionaires. Those are the fucking guys who are the problem. And if Bernie would just stop, playing footsie with them in a sense, and just bash them, I think it wouldn't even be close. So he's got, like Barack Obama, he's got to overwin. Because they're going to cheat him. So he has to overwin, And I tell you what, if he picked Tulsi Gabbard as his vice president, he would crush Donald Trump. Because there are a lot of right-wingers and there's a lot of independents. There's a lot of anti-war people who are upset with the Republican Party, a lot of independents, libertarians, and they like her because she's all the things that you like about her. She's strong. Yeah. She doesn't fly off the hip, and she's proven herself as a patriot, all that stuff.
What do you think they're doing? Who do you think they're leaning towards for the nominee? Do you think they want Warren?
Oh, the establishment, yes.
Yeah, they want Warren.
Well, that's why the DNC, the media, and Elizabeth Warren's campaign coordinated on this latest sexist hit on Bernie Sanders.
But it's not working.
I don't think so. I think it's backfiring.
It should backfire. It's amazing that the Pocahontas stuff, that she's gotten as far as she has with lying about being Native American and using it to get a job.
And the way she lies about it. I mean, she's such a bad, again, she's also a bad liar. Like when Meghan McCain can twist you in a pretzel, that's not good. When she went on some podcast with these black guys. I don't know. You ever see that video where she's being interviewed by 3 black guys, and they just
podcast?
Yeah, they just tear her to shreds.
Oh, is that Charlemagne? Is that on the Breakfast Club?
I think maybe, I don't know.
Probably
I'm out of touch. I don't know anything.
Charlemagne sharp as fuck. I think he went after her for the whole Native American thing, and she was just basically saying, "Well, it's a family story that we always told."
Her. He nailed it. It was easy. It was like you talking to Barry Weiss. It wasn't very
about
all
Tulsi.
you had to do was ask normal questions. What does toady mean?
Charlemagne the God calls Elizabeth Warren the original Rachel Dolezal. That's right.
Yes, that's right.
Yes,
that's what he did say.
Yes. Yeah. That's a hilarious thing to say. The original Rachel Dolezal. Well, she used it to get a job. I mean, she really did, and she didn't give any of that money back. I mean, didn't she get a job at Harvard because of that? Where did she get a job?
She claimed she didn't. She claimed she didn't.
But it was on her application.
Yeah.
She was Native American.
There's a reason why.
Yeah.
And she's just saying it's because our family.
But she was saying she's Native American. Like, that's the whole thing? You're 100% that?
I don't know what she was saying.
Right?
I know it's really come back to bite her in the ass. I know. I bet she
not enough. Not enough. She's still bouncing around. That's a liar. Like, she's a person that makes up a past. She's created a fake past, and she did it back when there was no DNA test available. So you can get away with being Native American. It makes you look like first of all, you're kind of cool, right? Everybody, like, you ever see that movie Vision Quest?
No.
Great movie. Matthew Modine. But his buddy is like a fake Indian. His buddy lied about being Native American. He had a mohawk and everything. He was playing up the Native American thing. Because people want to be Native American. It's a cool thing.
Yeah.
They've thought to be more spiritual, more deep and interesting, and it's certainly more oppressed. So if she says she's Native American, oh, look at this Native American woman who made it all the way to be president.
It's exotic. Yeah.
Meanwhile, she's like 1/2000th Native American.
Is that what it was?
Some ridiculously small number.
Right.
Yeah.
So she
then when she got her DNA test, Trump said that if she was Native American, that he would give $1 million to charity, or to give her $1 million, something like that. And so she was like, "Well, time to pay up." Like, what? Did you look at the numbers? Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Joe,
I find
that everything you're saying right now is sexist. I hope you know that.
Fuck yeah.
Everything you're saying is sexist.
Woo. Must be, right? I'm talking about a woman.
What do people? You know what? You talk about how you feel bad about the New York Times not being because I know that feeling. You want somebody to be. What did the other news people like at MSNBC and say? What do they think when they see Tucker Carlson kicking their ass doing war coverage? Isn't that fucking amazing?
The Tucker Carlson thing was interesting, right?
Isn't that amazing?
He seems at least partially independent.
Why is he allowed to tell the truth about war at Fox News? I don't fucking get that. They're not allowed to tell the truth about war at CNN or MSNBC.
Well, Shepard Smith was allowed to tell the truth too, but he was
certain truths. But he was again
after a while. He's like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Again, there's lots of truths he didn't tell also, so that's why I said that.
Did you see Bombshell?
No, what is this?
That's the movie with the Roger Ailes movie.
Oh, I started watching that. Oh, man, that guy, who's the actor from Australia? What's his name?
Oh.
Whoever the guy is. He's fantastic.
But isn't that John Lithgow in Bombshell, though? I think you're thinking of the Dick Cheney movie.
I'm thinking of a series. There's a series about Roger Ailes and Fox News.
Oh.
And,
no, this is a movie.
Oh, I didn't see
this. This is a new Charlize Theron.
Oh,
movie.
Really?
Yeah, where she plays Megyn Kelly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
So she again, playing someone less attractive.
NIWRC is a nonprofit working to protect Native women from violence. More than half of all Native women have experienced sexual violence, and the majority of violent crimes against Native Americans are perpetrated by non-natives. Send them your $1 million check, real Donald Trump. So she was saying that because she's Native American, she tested like a trace amount. It's probably like she blew a Native American guy in college.
Well, by
the way, real Donald Trump, I remember saying on 7-5, you'd give me $1 million for charity if choice of my DNA showed Native American ancestry. I remember, and here's the verdict. Warren reveals test confirming ancestry.
What?
Yeah, but it's such an insanely small amount. Look,
oh, God.
I am 1.6% African. I am 200 times
more African than she is
Native American. That's real.
Yeah.
LOL.
So
imagine.
I mean, I thought that when she said she got fired from teaching and then the video came out said she quit, I thought that would be the end.
That should be the end, too.
I got called a sexist for talking about that.
Oh, you are sexist.
I had a Clinton advisor come at me, a Bill Clinton advisor.
That's hilarious.
Even
Bill
funnier.
Clinton advisors should all shut the fuck up.
You would think
you are so lucky you're not in jail. I
only
flew 26 times with Jeffrey Epstein. It's not a lot of times. He was a good guy. He had a nice jet. We flew around. We saw the sky. We looked at things. We had a couple drinks.
You do a good Clinton.
It's all right.